And a very good afternoon to you, and welcome back to part 2. Here we are at RAF Coningsby on this beautiful day. Just doing the final checks, making sure that we're actually live right now for you. Okay, well, thank you very much there, Julie. She confirms that we're actually live, and hopefully you've got us on sight and sound. Or should we say sound and vision? Yes, a bit of David Bowie. As usual, hey, we're relying on you good folks to do your little bit. Do your bit for Airshow World. Make sure you do the like, subscribe, and if you could do some sharing as well, share the video. Those Facebook groups, you know the places. Anyway, I'm going to go quiet, let you enjoy the sights and sounds. Here we go for part 2. And a bit of a bonus as well with the afterburners, which you don't get very often. So could that be the display aircraft going up for a bit of a practice? Because he didn't do a performance takeoff, but he certainly had the burners on. So thank you very much. That was very nice. Right, we shall bring the camera back down to earth in just a second, and just focus in on that. Well, I'm not going to focus in on people, but just give me time to drop that down, have a look, make sure that we've got the chat room live and up and running. Zip. And if you just joined us, you can hear the loop, loop sound. That, of course, as we've told you a few times, that's the radar ticking away. Big thank you to everybody that joined us on this morning's show. Wow, just amazing amount of folks. Totally overwhelmed. So thank you, everybody, and thank you for all the great comments and all those really nice donations. I can't thank you enough. And look at it. Goodness, where have you all come from all at once? This is crazy, man. Sorry. Calm down. Okay. Or if you're from Liverpool, you'd probably be going, calm down. So who have we got? Mark Webster, Tank Ace, Aiden, and let's keep going through the list. Gary Williams, GB Model Zone is back with us for the afternoon show. You've had the morning, now it's the afternoon. GB Model Zone, yes, he's there. That's Gordon. Michael Guthrie. No relation to Gwen, are you? There we go. Pop question for you. Gwen Guthrie, what was her big hit? Alison Bowers, good day to you. Kiefer Burt, Keezy, Alison Tidy, Daniel Volt, Lynn, Terry Stapley, Gary Williams, Airfix1, good to see Airfix1, thank you for joining us. Awash, how the devil are you? Yeah, the USA, people from the States, they're waking up to a good new morning. And I tell you what, guys, While you were all asleep in the USA, over here in the UK, boy, have we had a busy morning of aircraft right here at RAF Coningsby. As I see, we had lunch, and very, very nice, what have you, and we're back with you. Alison Tidy at Stu Bear. Good to see you, Alison. Thank you for joining us. Shane Smithy. We've just had the one Typhoon just taxi out then and do that afterburner takeoff. I was expecting it to go vertical, straight up, but that's what normally happens when they do that. But that's why I got to, maybe, I don't know. I haven't got any radio communications, so I haven't got a clue. Some of you guys might know by the call sign. Oh! Call sign Wolf 41, David Beckett. Now, David, thank you for that. So I take it that's the call sign of the aircraft that just went up, and is Wolf 41 the call sign of the display aircraft? You never know. It may be going for a bit of a display later, but if it does, don't expect miracles, because obviously at the moment is at high altitude, and I probably won't do much of it because I say he is practicing at the moment, so I don't want to embarrass him or anything like that. But of course, when they first started doing their practice, as you saw yesterday, it was very, very high, but that's how they do it. They start their display practice at high altitude, and each week or whenever they're ready, they come down and down and down to what is it, about 500 feet. So I think at the moment, correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling it's about 1,500 feet that they start at, and as they progress down it comes. Anyway, time to go quiet, let you enjoy the sound. Just while that's Eurofighter Typhoon is waiting to line up, I'll just keep saying a few words for a few people, so don't forget to keep that chat room rolling, and I'll certainly do my very best to keep giving you a mention. Did I just move the camera? I do apologise for that. Either that or I was just busy putting a message out. It's amazing, the sun really is shining down. Beautiful. You can actually feel the warmth, going through the trousers on the legs at the moment. Yeah, that's not a good thought, is it? Don't want to scare you all away. I will get back to you guys in the chat room any second. Just a moment. It's funny, every time I open a new page on this, it goes, oh, right, okay, so where's the page gone? I tend to lose it, so certainly don't want to lose you guys. So let's see if I can get back to that chat room with everybody. Just a moment. Here we go. Looks like it's just coming back. Hey, Yogi! It's Boo Boo! Thank you, Yogi Bear. Hey, Jason, Yogi Bear, thank you very, very much for that very, very kind donation. Get yourself a pint, Stu. Do you know what? I will have a pint because I will... big mention to the Leagate, and they will be, well, they're actually open. It's the Leagate Inn. And I always like to give them a good mention, and I certainly go down there and have a pint or three, and I'll certainly have a few tonight. So thank you very much there, Jason. And that's the Leagate. Well, it's probably the closest pub to the Airfield right now, so check that out. And they do fantastic food. Really recommend it. Oh boy, what I had last night! Absolutely brilliant. And okay, yes. You have to be outside, but they've got these fantastic marquees with heating in and everything. It's really, they've done a fantastic job. So if you're in the Coningsby area, or if in the near future you're coming over here, certainly pop into the Leagate and have a word with Laura and Harry, the landlady, and the bar manager as well, and the landlord and landlady, should I say. Great. They're really nice people, and they certainly look after Airshow World as well. So hey, if you do go and say, mention the bear from Airshow World, you won't get thrown out, honestly. But yeah, it's fantastic food, and I can well recommend them. And I should be certainly having something from there later on today. Lynn Kibble, I'm off. Okay, so we'll catch you later. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I just as this giant. You dropped me in it now, Julie. I don't have burgers. The size of the thing, it was huge. One of these great big, and the chips and all of that. And I recommend it. It's superb. So certainly check them out. The Leagate Inn. And from the 17th of May, they'll be actually open for to stay there. So if you want to come over to Coningsby for a few days, you can book in with them and sort of stay a few nights. And the Bear recommends it. And but if you do get in touch with them anytime, certainly mention Airshow World. Okay, that's where you heard it from. Okay, and talking of which, I mean, they're not sponsoring me, but talking of sponsors, don't forget, and we'll put a link in here in just a moment, our fantastic sponsor who sponsors the Bear with all the tea, and that is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and you get 15% off just for Airshow World followers, and it's dead easy. You go across. Julie, I'm sure, will put a link into the chat room, and what you got to do at the checkout is put Airshow, right? Airshow. That's simple as that in uppercase, and you will get that 15% off. And when we're talking tea, I'm not talking, you know, the stuff you get off the shelf. I'm talking the best you can get. And I've been drinking that stuff for years, and it's not done me any harm. Done me a powering good. The coconut tea. Right, looking up above, that looks rather interesting. Whoops, I do apologise, getting that off. Come on, menu, go away. Can you see that? Let me see if we can, the smoke trail of, I would guess that they are possibly F-15s. There we go, trailing the smoke, 3 altogether. Very high up. That's a good sight to see, isn't it? I know it's to the fence, but just don't take offence and enjoy. Meanwhile, if you can hear the sound and you've got good keen hearing, you should be able to hear some more Typhoons taxiing down the taxiway. And that's exactly what we have. We'll be going back. Thank you very much, Chris, confirming they are F-15s. That was a good guess. And thank you, Julie, for putting in the chat room right now the link to the tea and coffee company. If you can't see the chat room, and I know some people watch it on the TV, all you've got to do is just Google the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and you could always phone them up as well. Tell them Stu Bear from Airshow World sent you, and make sure you use that code Airshow. Is it orbitally? Is that your call? Anyway, yeah, I wanted to know about the best things to see the radar on the computers and things like that. I certainly recommend flight. So what am I saying? That's a good one, flight radar. Yeah, but 360 radar. I certainly recommend them. Absolutely brilliant. And he's an all-round good guy as well. And I've got one of these Raspberry Pis that I share my data to them, and because I share the data, I get free access. And I think that's the best one there is. 360 radar. Google it, get the info, and he's such a great guy because I set mine up. I couldn't quite get it working with 360 radar. He says, "Hey, that's not a problem." So I used TeamViewer, set it all up for me. Absolutely perfect. So he puts a lot of effort in, a lot of work, and it's well worth either subscribing to him or actually sharing your data. Share your data, get it all for free, and I think it's the best. And there's big improvements coming on that as well in the very, very near future. And that's Phil that runs that, so certainly worth. That's the one I'd recommend anyway. Mentioned it a couple of times, certainly worth saying again. As you can hear that chink chink noise, don't worry, it's nothing on your system to worry about. It's the radar. we're picking up the radar because we're opposite that right now. I can suppress that a little bit, and if it gets busy, I'll take the microphones out, the voice mics. If it gets really busy, I'll take those out, and because I don't say anything when the aircraft are actually flying, so you can hear the sound of the aircraft. But we'll just see how it goes. But when I do take the voice mics out, the sound will get lower, obviously, because you're not picking the voice mics up. So don't worry, you haven't lost sound. You might just want to turn your volume up just a little bit more when we just go, because I'll just be using the ambient sound mics. Your chat keeps on disappearing. Just refresh it and it should be all right. Andrew, maybe connection dropping out for you or something like that. Lime, thank you, saying Hunter 1 and 2 currently landing at Cranwell, not too far away from where we are at the moment. We are to the east of Cranwell. Thank you very much there, David. No practice display slot today, but there are 2 slots tomorrow. That is 10:20 to 10:50 and 14:30 to 1500. Thank you. I should be down at Mildenhall by then. Dan says, my son is currently doing his RAF selection course this week as he wants to join up. I dropped him off at Aberdeen on Sunday and he was at RAF Huntington main gate. Okay, that's not bad at all, is it, eh? Carl Lyons saying, hi, Asia World. A very good day to you. Thank you for the message. I do appreciate not everybody can see the actual chat room because some people watch it on their TV, so that's why I love to give everybody a good mention. Occasionally I do miss some people, but let's have a look. Ash, is it Ash? I'm not going to risk pronouncing the name, but it says sunny day. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very cold night last night. Very cold first thing this morning, but wonderful, I tell you. Feeling the heat. Right, I'm going to go very quiet, let you enjoy the sound of vision. I bet Julie's there, back at base, and yeah, probably in her head now because she's a big music fan, like my good self, and yeah, that's why I keep saying sound and vision. She's probably got that tune in her head right now. Fantastic, David Bowie with a saxophone. Oh God, that was a great record. Sound and Vision. Get it on that ALX EXA. Now you can see where I was filming from yesterday. It's just over we're pointing now. I'll go back to the aircraft. And there's a farm vehicle there, so just as well. Mind you, I certainly wasn't in the field. There's a little spot near the fence. By the way, I'm just taking the voice mics out just for a moment while these take off so you get a better sound, okay? But it will be quieter, so you might want to turn the volume up a bit. We're back on the voice in a moment. Right, let's get back on the voice mics. There we go, that's one side. Let's get the other side in for you. In both ears. Let's drop that back down. So I just knocked that while I was busy. And throughout the day, there's been a few people just bobbing about and certainly enjoying the aircraft and also the beautiful weather as well. And just over to the left of me, we've got there's Steve. Hi, Steve. Give us a wave.
Hello.
There's Steve over there. So he's got a bit of, looks like he's got a bit of wire coming out of his head at the moment. I'm picking it up just there. Come over, Steve, a little bit closer. Let's have a word with Steve. Obviously, he's not going to get too close because we're social distancing still, obviously. But where is he? Where is he? Ah, there you go, Steve. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Whereabouts you from, Steve?
Norwich.
Norwich?
Norwich, yeah.
Yeah, have you come over for the day?
Yep. 3 hour drive this morning, very early get up, 4:30.
Yeah. About 4:30 got up. What time did you get down here?
7:30.
Yeah, that's not too bad. No, Norwich then, no doubt. You go down to Lakenheath and Mildenhall then?
Yeah, do them that once every couple of weeks. So.
Yeah. You enjoy. And
For a bit of a change.
yeah. And how are the photographs going?
Yeah, good. I've taken 2,000 so far.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, I'm sorry he's silhouetting a little bit because we're taking directly towards the sun.
Yeah.
That's right. But hey, the fans of Airshow World, they've got a Facebook group.
Okay.
And it's called the do you do Facebook?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay, it's called the Airshow World fan page.
Okay.
Right. So if you check that out, certainly join it, and you can post photographs and what have you.
Okay, I'll do that.
And you'll also get a heads up as to when we're going live and things like that. Julie looks after that side of things.
Okay.
She works very, very hard on that. So check that out.
I will.
And you're more than welcome. Please put some of your, especially from today, put some of your photographs on.
I will do, I will.
Oh, what a gentleman. That's what we'd like to see. See, the friendly channel, Airshow World. It's the place to be. Cheers. We'll see you later. Now, Steve is here because he wants to get what we got earlier on. You remember when those aircraft were taxiing down there? Now, honestly, you're not looking at a lake. That's not water down there. That is something that is telling us that it's a beautiful day. It's the heat haze. Looks like a lake, but it's not. I remember, and if you want to see this video, don't do it at the moment because we're doing a live stream. But do a search on Airshow World on the YouTube. Do a search on there for. Let's get this right. Oh dear, deer on the runway. Okay, so OOHDEAR and then DEER. Oh dear, deer on the runway. Yeah, an original title. And James was filming from this very location, and there were deer literally running in between the Typhoons as they were taxiing down. The poor things, they were absolutely terrified. How on earth they got through, I don't know, but they hung around for a little while, but fortunately they did find their way out in the end. But yes, look at that heat haze. Wow. I shall be going back to the chat room in just a moment, and of course saying hi to all you good people. And if you can see the chat room, it's easy enough. As I say, a lot of people, they do watch it on their nice big TVs and all the rest of it, but also if you have your phone, you know, you can put the messages in that way. So let's have a look in the chat room. Always love to see the messages in the chat room, and as long as it's respectful to all people, please definitely put a message in. That's the most important thing, because it'd be awful if I was just here and I was talking to myself and answering myself back. Don't you worry, I do that often. No, they've not, Andrew Austin, of the BBMF Battle of Britain Memorial Flight been out. No, I wish they would. You would expect it probably this time of year. Normally they'd be doing lots of practicing, and the Lancaster going around. I believe the Dakota was going around last week, but certainly not made an appearance yet. Let's have a look. You remember that time? Yes, we were lucky last year, weren't we? Hey, getting that U2 down at Mildenhall. It went in and had an emergency, and we certainly got a nice video of that taking off. That was scorching, wasn't it? It was about 40 degrees in the field. It was gorgeous. And that was Mildenhall last August. Certainly enjoyed that. Blue, yeah, you got it, Gary Williams. Blue, electric blue. Bowie, yeah. Is it in your head now there, Julie? I do apologise, but at least I didn't ask ALXCX to play the song, which is what I do quite cruelly sometimes. What time are you streaming until today, Stu? I've no idea. So it depends on the batteries. See, what accent was that? That was more Birmingham, wasn't it? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Which I can't understand why I went into that accent, because I don't come from that part of the world. Gianni C, thank you for putting the message in. Talking about a BAE Hawk. Steve Creed, David Beckett, Christopher Fisher, Andrew Austin. I'm just these are just random names. They're not really in the chat room. I'm just making up names. No, seriously, they're in the chat room right now. Thank you for putting the messages in. If you're watching this and you want to mention, please put a message in the chat room. I'll do my very best. Robbie Bob, what is your favourite aircraft? Oh, it all depends how I feel on the day, you know. Tomcats, love them. Talking of which, make sure you see that video, okay? Yeovilton, the 50th anniversary special weekend that they had. I've got some very rare video footage that I put out a couple of weeks ago. You can find that on Asia World. If you just type in something like Yeovilton 50th, I'm sure it'll come up with it. But do the search for it in Asia World. Yep, Andy, yeah, it's confirming. Yes, that Dakota was out last week. Spitfire and Dakota were both up last week. They'll probably be out tomorrow because I won't be here. I can hear. Sorry, I was getting all excited. Thought I could hear the rumbles of props, but I think it was a noisy lorry going by in the distance. Christopher Fisher, Andrew, Bob Ayrshire schedule. Okay, 27th of June at Headcorn in Kent. Yeah, that's not long away, is it? I wonder if that event... Probably. I know some of these air shows have put real good... just let me go through this. I do apologise for breaking into what I was just saying. Oh, Kiefer Burt, you little devil, you. So he's waiting on delivery of American snacks and drinks. Well, what are you like? You haven't got some of that, oh, gorgeous. USA Coca-Cola. God, it's such a gorgeous taste. It's got a I know you can get Coca-Cola caramel flavour, but it's got a... It's because it's made with corn syrup. So, Kiefer, let me know if you've got any of that Coca-Cola, USA Coke. I love that. Social distancing, that was the word. Yes, because the Shuttleworth collection, they're doing something, hopefully, aren't they? Because they're doing their social distancing. I would love to go to one of their air shows sometime. We will see. But we shall definitely keep the stream going for because we've got typhoons that are out, and they will certainly be coming back a little bit later. But you never know what we might get. We might get a surprise, and we will keep rolling, all being well. And so I'm just going to get a drink for a minute, okay? I shall be back in 2 minutes. The stream will still be going live, obviously. I'm not going that far away, but you'll hear the microphones just make a noise. Just take those off for a minute. I shall be back in a moment.
What, you mean being here? Oh, no. Yeah, you said, yeah. No, I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm not bunking off work, I'm not sick or anything like that, so you're okay. Sorry? Pete? I'd rather you didn't do that. Alright, no worries. Alright.
Right, let's get these microphones put back on. I will tell you in a minute. Make sure we get them the right way round. Hello. Okay, that's that side. And that's the left. So we'll just get these microphones put back on. So sorry about the little bit of noise there. Right, we've got those back in. So I was just checking with a gentleman that was about 30 feet away from me, and because when I pan, sometimes I get people in, and I always like to get their permission just in case. Not everybody likes to be going out live and what have you. So I just like to let people know. Well, you never know, could be anybody. And apologies if you can hear the airband radio scanner, but it's not too loud, and we can't hear what it's saying. Let's just sort this out for a second with that sound. Okay, that's sorted. Meanwhile, back down at the ranch, who have we got in that chat room? So keep on bringing those messages in, and we'll keep the fun and games coming your way. East Kirby is open now to watch the Lancaster. All right, doing engine runs and taxi runs too. Thank you very much. That's GB Model Zone letting us know that. NH is back with us. He's in Japan. Gosh, it must be getting very late where you are over there. All right, let's keep on going through the list of people. Alison Boas, hi to you. And we mentioned Andrew Austin, Christopher Fisher, just making sure I'm not missing anybody out. Dan, thank you very much for that message there, Dan. Pietor's with us. Hi, Pietor. Thank you very much. Oh. No, you don't like Coca-Cola. Well, I used to be addicted to the damn stuff, but yeah, I try not to have too much these days. It's certainly worth checking that out, isn't it? It's at East Kirkby. At times, I used to call it Kirby. I used to think it was Kirby, but Kirkby, not to be confused with Kirby. But that's not how you say Kirby anyway. It'd be great if we could have, if Julie was on, she'd tell you how you say Kirby. A little bit quiet at the moment. But, we'll keep things running for the mo and keep giving you a mention because we want to see those aircraft taxi right down. Do I like cherry Coke? No, definitely not. Coca-Cola in glass bottles is the best, yes, but get that American stuff. Oh. Well, this morning, boy, did we have a busy show. It was pretty much non-stop all the way through. I tell you, I was quite pleased when we had a bit of a break, so that I could get some lunch, as it was really busy. So hi Dan, nice to see you in the chat room, and he's watching with his son called Jack. So I promise I'm not going to do that. I've got to say hi to Jack. There we go. So hi Jack, and thank you very much for joining us. That's Dan's son. Yep, it's not far away at all, is it there, Gordon? Gordon's talking about East Kirkby, which is not too far away. Wouldn't it be great one day if they get Just Jane up and flying as well? And can you hear what I hear? I am sure I can hear some Typhoons. So let's move the camera over to the left hand side, just past the Dutchy. So they're probably just powering up. That's too easy a musical question, isn't it, eh? Yeah, that's too easy. We can't say who did pass the Dutchy. Gonna do some bus spotting. Wow. That's Raffles 666. Oh, who said that? Kaifer. Yeah, that's right. It's like, you know, something you have to do, isn't it? You know, like if you know, a woman called Jean, you've got to say, hi Jean. Of course it was. It was too easy, Alison, wasn't it, eh? Musical Youth from they were from Birmingham, weren't they? trying to think. See, when I get the years, I was thinking, now where was I? Yeah, Traveller's Rest. Old Shiwaddy place, yeah. Got to be about 1980, 81. Interesting stuff. Oh, Andrew, wouldn't it be great, eh? Lake and East doing an air show. No doubt you joined us for that. I think I did an afternoon show, didn't I? Through a couple of months ago, before when we weren't allowed out. And an air show from Lake and East back in, I think it was 1993. There's some great flying on that. If anybody has missed it, again, Airshow World, do a search for it. You will find it. Raffles, yes. Talking of buses, of course, yeah. You've seen Julie's bus I'm talking about, right? Yes, that green bus, Crossville VR. I know nothing about buses at all. Let's have a look. That windsock, just I'm not complaining about the breeze. It's absolutely gorgeous, but all day it's been as calm as anything. Let's have a look. Just a little bit of movement. Ah, there's that windsock. It's just been slightly obscured. And over, somewhere over in that direction, there's that wind turbine. So that's probably spinning around a little bit faster right now, but I can't see it at the moment. Ah, there we go. Right. As you saw earlier, that was hardly moving. So, sorry, it's like paint drying at the moment, but it will get a little bit more action just a little bit later, because I am sure that I can hear Typhoon's powering up at the moment. So we will certainly keep the live stream going, so don't you worry about that. Oh, hey, Malcolm James, yeah. It would be nice, wouldn't it, hey, to have an F8 one more time, or a lot more times, at Mildenhall. Oh, they were the days. How many times, hey, do people say, oh, they were the days, lad, aye, yeah. Tank Ace Eden, am I going to do a live stream at Duxford? I wouldn't do a live stream from Duxford if there was a show on or anything like that. Obviously, out of respect to the people that are actually doing the official filming and what have you. But I'd certainly be probably down there doing some filming and putting some highlights, if you like, onto YouTube at a later date, either the next day or whenever. Righty ho, Ascot 486 is heading towards Coningsby. Thank you very much, Bandit 99. Is it high altitude or is it actually coming here? Is it what aircraft is it? thank you very much, Lime. ZM403. Just let us know what aircraft that is. I'm going to guess it's an A400M. Really ought to have the 360 radar going. Should we give that a go? Let's have a look on 360 radar. Thing is, I don't want to lose the chat room, which is what normally happens when I open another window. Let's have a look. See all this talk about aircraft, about military planes, it's starting to make me think, what could it be? So let's have a look, shall we? What have we got? It was a good guess. Yeah, definitely. And there certainly is an A400M. That's those real noisy, the Airbus military A400M, the Atlas C1. It says, great aircraft. Yes, that would be nice if it did a few circuits over here. So please head our way. Currently heading towards Sleaford. So you never know. He'll probably swing a right in a minute and head off towards Mildenhall and do some of that. But no, still heading north and just under 10,000 feet. And we get that information by looking at 360 radar. Meanwhile, back to the chat room. Let's go back there. Sorry, I'm not bringing you much flying at the very moment, but hey, we're certainly going to keep the live stream running for you because we're certainly going to get a lot more action throughout the day. So. To say hi to Malcolm. I'm just looking for Malcolm, there he is. So Malcolm, good day to you. Christopher Fisher says Chinook just flew over wherever he is, over down near London. A Belgium Air Force heading our way. Thank you, Raffles, for letting me know that. Let me have a quick look, see if that's actually showing. Hold on a moment. Can't see anything on this system at the mo. Come on, those aircraft. We want them to. I keep hearing sounds over to the my left-hand side. Fingers crossed. You can certainly hear a few bits and bobs. And still looking at that A400M, just about to head over Sleaford. So if he starts descending and swinging a little bit of a right, that would be very nice. In fact, if anything, it's climbing. It's gone up to 10,000. In between. So, come on, start to descend and head our way. We will see anyway. What are these flight radar things all about? Well, it's a way to be able to see where the aircraft are, literally in the sky on a computer screen. And you've heard me mention it before. My favourite is 360 radar because it's because I actually share to them, but not just that. It's a really good system. And if you share these Raspberry Pis or whatever you use, if you share it to Phil's server, you'll be able to get free access to it, and it really is superb. And it's got some really exciting new features coming up very, very soon. If we look over to just running parallel with us at the moment, I think I can hear it, that A400. Certainly not heading our way, but it's probably about 5 miles away. I'm just scanning the skies. It's to the just past the northwest of us. And for the people with good hearing or with headphones on, I'm sure you can hear it. But I certainly cannot see it, but I can hear it. It's a very noisy aircraft. To be that far away and still be able to hear it, that's crazy. I could just see it way in the distance. That's going to be too much of a challenge to be able to find that in the sky. Goodness me. We're not doing anything else at the moment. But, I doubt it very much if we'll find that. Because it is literally a dot. It's somewhere around about there. It is too tricky to find, but anyway. We can certainly hear some. Sounds like Typhoon's powering up. We will keep our... Here we go. There we go. Get your sharing done because you are going to enjoy this. Because these are beautiful shots you're going to see. Are you okay? Good lad. So for the moment, right, I'm going to take the mics out for the voice, okay? And I'm going to let you may have to turn the sound up just a little bit, okay? Because we're just going to go on the ambient sounds, all right? So you'll get a bump at the moment, and I'll be back with you with the chat after these have gone. Here we go. And back on again. Let's get this, which side's which? That's that side, that's that side. Okay, one. And that's that. All right. And there we go. That's both sides. That should be, yeah. Hello. Hello. Okay. I hope you enjoyed those head-on shots. That was beautiful. Love those. Love them. And very, very close as well. And see, I can bring the sound of vision, but certainly can't bring you the fantastic smell. And wow, that certainly did smell good. So enjoying that very much. But I'm sure we're bringing you the atmosphere. Yeah, you can hear the distant rumble. Razor 3-1 flight. Thank you, David Beckett. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Solo. Hi, Stu. I'm close to where you are. Since I'm on holiday. Solo. Fantastic. Whereabouts on holiday are you? Hey, I bet you're at Tattershall. Hey, Tattershall Lakes. Chilling out. Having a nice scream in the sunshine. Beautiful day. Wherever you are. Solo. Thank you for the message there. Well, you got your wish, didn't you, Lime? Hey, please have some burners going on takeoff. They did as well. Still didn't do a performance takeoff, but at least they had those burners on. Ryanair 001. This is Coningsby. Question mark. You bet your bottom dollar. It's definitely Coningsby. And thank you for joining us there, Ryanair. Good to see you. Say hi to your mum for us. Okay, that's Julie. That's his mom. No, not Julie Rotherham. That's not Ryanair's mom. No. They live in different parts of the world. Terry, where's Terry? Oh, Terry Torment. There's a devil. Have to go after these birds have flown. Hospital. All right, okay, all right. Good luck. Hope it all goes well. How's the ears, Stu? Well, you see what I've got on. You can hear me tapping them. I've got the headphones, so I can make sure the sound's all working for you guys, and they serve two great purposes: making sure that the sound's okay, but also to protect the ears. So it's perfect. So it wasn't loud at all, because they're the complete over the ear jobbies. Tom Durrell. Is it Tom? Yeah, Tom Durrell. Tea break for me in about 40 minutes. Yeah, I've drank all my coconut tea. That's all gone long time ago. Ran about. I must get a bigger flask, basically, because of course, as you very well know, and if you haven't already, why haven't you ordered? Get those orders in right now with the best tea and coffee company in the world. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And everybody at your world, you can get 15% off. Don't forget. Well, you're not going to forget, because I'm going to keep reminding you. Don09, that's what we'll call him. Alicia Don09. We can certainly hear right above us. These people behind me think I've gone mad. Hey, he's talking to himself over there. It's that Dassault aircraft that went out earlier, playing with the Typhoons, no doubt. Those shots. Did you get some nice pictures?
Oh, awesome.
They're awesome, aren't they?
Should have done as well.
It looked incredible.
Oh, good stuff.
Very pleased. And I'm hoping our Steve over there got some nice pictures. Yep, okay. So all being well, Steve, you're going to post some of those on the Facebook, are you?
Yep.
there we go. Steve over here, who's just over there. We were talking to Steve earlier. He's going to post some of those because he's got the head-on shots as well. So you'll be able to see hopefully some great pictures a little bit later on today. So Julie, look out for gentlemen. Is that the name you use, Steve? Yeah. Yep. We'll look out for you. I'll get Julie to let you in when you start knocking on the door. Airshow World fan page, and for everybody else watching in the wherever you're watching this right now, if you do Facebook, check it out. It's called Airshow World fan page, and Julie will certainly let you in. So let's see if that Dassault Falcon is going to come around after doing his day's work. Colt 69 going around. That's the call sign, was it? Thank you very much for that, Tom Durl. Because as you all know, I'm not allowed to do the have any radio communications near me, but you guys can let me know. It's back from a Dutch exercise. Okay, thank you. If you're with us this morning early, you'd have seen it actually take off. We had that videoed, and it was coming directly at us. Looked very nice. It was certainly. Can you believe it? It's just after 10 to 3. Wow, we've been here all day since about around about 7:15. I think I turned up. But we didn't go live until about 9:30 because I think that's when the flying started, as usual, around about 9:30 here at RAF Coningsby. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon I'll be heading down to, you never know, tomorrow afternoon we may even do a live show, Mildenhall, RAF Mildenhall. Typhoon 305 is taxing. David, I really appreciate this. Thank you very, very much. We will keep our eyes open for that. I'll just say hi to these guys walking past me. How are you doing? All right?
We're very well. I think we last saw you at Lakenheath.
We did.
Hey, how you doing? Are you all right?
We're right,
Do you remember us?
Of course I do
bless
remember you.
No, we last saw you at Lakenheath.
You're from London?
Not far.
Yeah, Buckingham.
Yeah, North London, yeah.
Yeah, we saw you at
Yeah.
Lakenheath last.
That's right, yeah.
The F-16s are there.
That's right, yeah. Is it okay if we, get you to say hi? There we go. There we go. I'll tell you what, let me point it this way because the sun is blocking it. There we go. There we go, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
So then, come on, tell us, who's...
I'm Tim.
That's Tim.
Susanna.
And Susanna, right? And we met these good people over at Lakenheath around about, it was September, wasn't it, for those F-16s?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, did you? It was a good day, wasn't it?
It's a very good day.
Hey, yeah.
A loud day. It was a great day.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah. Was it the day they were departing that I saw you guys, or was
I
it?
think it was the week they were departing.
It was the week. I think it was early in the week. They were going
Earlier
on
in the week.
Friday.
That's it. Yeah.
There was a lot of traffic that morning. It was a good one.
It was a good day. Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic to see you again, and I really appreciate you saying hi. You know, it's this is the first time I've actually gone out since October for obvious reasons.
Same.
So it's just wonderful. Get some sunshine as well.
Yeah.
No, just glad to be out.
Perfect. Hey, keep supporting Airshow World, all right? Because you're going out live now just to embarrass you even more.
That's fine. Stay safe.
Good to see you. We'll see you. Hey, I'm heading to Mildenhall tomorrow, so.
Yeah, we might be as well.
Oh.
Chance will do Lakenheath tomorrow.
Yep. Okay. Right. I shall be at Lakenheath. Not tomorrow. Probably Thursday. So.
We need to do both. We've got to be back at work on Thursday. So.
Oh, it's a hot. Of course, yes. Your pub.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Go on. Let's give it a plug. The name of the pub.
Red Lion, Little Tindrick.
The.
Red Lion at Little Tindrick.
It's the Red Line at Little Tindrick.
Near Buckingham.
Near Buckingham. That sounds a great, nice village, doesn't it? Hey, are you guys able to open for outside now?
Yeah, no, we are open. I'm just very fortunate. I've got some very good staff that get on with it when we're not there.
Fantastic.
So they're getting on with it, and then so we're back in for the weekend when it's getting busier. So
Oh, brilliant! And you do food and all that?
we do indeed.
That is great. Everybody sat outside, marquee.
All outside, yeah, all covered.
Fantastic. That's what they've got down the League Gate down here. Hey, on the way back, I recommend the League Gate.
We went for lunch.
You've just been. You can't. It's a good place, isn't it?
Pizza's lovely.
I shall have a pizza from there tonight.
Pizza's phenomenal.
That's where I'm staying.
Yeah. Oh, you camper van, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the pizza's lovely.
I shall have a pizza tonight from there. There we go.
Take care.
We'll see you guys. Thank you very much. There you go. It's great. You keep bumping into these great people. See, got this passion for aircraft and what have you, and keep bumping into them. Well, that's what we try to do right here at Airshow World. Try to be as friendly as possible. The friendly channel. That's what we call ourselves. And please keep putting those messages in. Right. As our friend in the chat room told us, let me put both headphones back on, that we have a Typhoon Taxian. I think he said, was it 305? The call sign. So thank you very much. Because I rely on you guys to let us know what's going on sometimes. Keith B, hey, easy tiger. He says, I like her coat. Well, if you're here, I bet you should let you try it on. The coat, I mean. Is lockdown over in the UK? No, but restrict. I never mention lockdown and all that sort of stuff. But hey, what the heck? It's being eased gradually, and so as far as campsites are concerned, providing it's all self-contained, like a caravan, motorhome, that sort of thing. Yeah, they're allowed to open up, and the pubs for outside seating only. But of course, what they've done, they've put marquees up, heaters in them, perfect. And do you know what? I think it's fantastic. It really is, because it's, you know, generates the heat, but also it's great to see them actually open again. They've had it really bad, like a lot of people have, so it's wonderful. I can hear something, and it's on the approach right now. So let's get this. We'll go back to the Typhoon in a second. Here we go. Let's move the camera along to get the Typhoon again. There we go. We'll get back to the chat room just a little bit later, but please keep the messages coming in, and obviously keep on sharing the stream, and don't forget, do a like as well, because that helps when it comes up in the recommendations, so we get a few more people watching. David, thank you very much. Typhoon 24 taxiing. He lets us know. Thank you. You can probably hear the wind just getting up just a little bit, but we've got the wind gags on, so you're not hearing that horrible wind roar. Makes a big difference. Which airfield is this? It's RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. Now that's what we've been hoping for, performance takeoff. He's got a smile on his face, and I'm not surprised. Well, that was certainly keeping us nice and warm. I mean, it's a beautiful day anyway, as you can see, but that's, those engines. Oh, that was keeping us lovely and warm. Warmed my hands up, perfect. And there, all of a sudden, it goes nice and quiet. Well, apart from the which is the radar, which is over that away. We zoomed into it earlier and proved the fact that every time it points towards the microphones, it goes zup, zup. That's why sometimes when I'm mainly concentrating on the aircraft and not doing the chitter chatter, I'll just disconnect these microphones and you just hear the ambient sounds. But these are more powerful, you see, so you can we could have a chat, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So if you're watching this, wherever you're watching it, anywhere in the world, please definitely put a message into the chat room, and we'll say hi. How are you doing on this good Tuesday afternoon, as it is here over at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire, to the east of Lincoln and just to the west of Boston, UK. I'm sure that radio's getting louder. For anybody that's just recently joined Airshow World, well, I say joined, it's absolutely free to take part in the chat. It's free to subscribe. It's, yeah, absolutely free. Okay, I've got to say thank you to the people that have made the donations. That's very, very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. But it's absolutely free to watch, so don't be afraid if you've just come across this and think, yay, well, okay, shall I subscribe? Yes, don't think about it, just do it. Hit the subscribe right now. And the other option as well is to hit the bell icon when you subscribe, and then you will get the notifications and you'll know when we're live, because throughout the next few weeks, months, and whatever it is, we could go live at any time. So if you subscribe, you'll certainly know when the bear is in the chair doing the live streams. Hopefully we'll be able to do the Friday night live show, which is 7 o'clock. Well, of course we're going to do it. Just hope we get good internet down at Milden Hall. Last time I was there, it wasn't that brilliant, but I'm sure we can put something together. And the Friday night show's there at 7 o'clock every Friday. It's a 60-minute show, action-packed, lots of different videos and other sort of things that we can find to put together for you. So there's plenty going on. That's Friday nights. And also not too long ago, but I know people pop in and pop out, we mentioned the Facebook group that Julie and the gang have put together, and they call it the Airshow World fan page. And wow, that is absolutely rocketing up. Can't believe how many people have joined that, so thank you very much. And you can post some photographs, just like Steve and a couple of other people. They're going to post some photographs that they've taken today from right here, so you'll be able to see some pretty cool shots, especially as they're coming straight at us down that taxiway. That is a great place to get some stuff. Tom Durrell, what does he say? It's going, when coming back from Dublin 2 years ago, my dad and I met Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. Wow. He said his dad was like a kid again. Yeah, I bet that'd be great. You see, for me, right, I was because DJ and all the rest of it. I just love the disco music. Yeah, one of my favourite songs from 1979 was Gonzalez. I haven't stopped dancing yet. Don't worry, I won't let ALXC play it. But I remember I was doing a wedding one time, And this little girl comes up to me. She said, "Oh, could you play Gonzalez? I haven't stopped dancing yet." And I thought, she's a bit young, really, to know about that record. I said, yeah. I said, you know, that's my favourite disco dance record of all time. She said, "Oh," she said, "my dad just over there, he's the lead singer." I went, "What the hell?" I think I got him to do the autograph on the record as well. Oh gosh, I'm going to make an idiot of myself because I don't know how to say your name, but I do apologise. Nonyi, is it Nonyi? If that is correct, great. If it's not, I do apologise, but thank you very, very much. Blip, blip, the sound of the radar. HCE Player TM. Is that a cat? I can see. I like your icon. I like that. Cat in the box. Chatterbox. Ethan! Hi, Ethan. Oh, you're joking me. Is it that time already? Time flies. I've been here since 7:15 this morning. Sat outside in the sunshine. Good job I've got the blocker on and what have you. Because even though... I mean, it is quite warm, but... certainly got to protect yourself from the sun these days. Hi Stu, he says, back from school and had 3 jabs. Ouch, how are you today? I'm great, mate. And Ethan's a great guy. He's got a brilliant YouTube channel as well. That's Ethan Aviation. And we'll hopefully, I can't promise this, but hopefully we'll show some of his video on Friday night. Together with some of the video from James as well, because they were both at East Mids Airport on Sunday, and I haven't because of tiredness, if you like. And you can imagine I'm very, very busy at the moment, literally getting back to where I stay and more or less after something to eat, crashing out. But Ethan, I will do my very best for you, and I do appreciate it. And we'll try to include some of your photographs as well for the Friday night live show. Friday Night Live, what's it all about? If you're new to all of this, it's a 60-minute show that I do every Friday night, 7 o'clock British summer time. And we get sometimes we get some guests on as well, such as our very own Captain Chris Brady, the expert on the Boeing 737s, but airline pilot as well. And every now and again he sends us some fabulous videos across. But coming up for you right now, you can see in the distance, we have some more aircraft, and we have one coming in to land right now. So let's get this for you. Let's see what else we have. So let's get this next one coming in. Meanwhile, taxiing along, let's get back to those. You'll just hear a little bit of sound from the microphones because I'm literally going to move them over because the voice mics are on the wrong side. I thought that doesn't sound right. So apologies for the rumbling. That's better. There we go. They go. Wow. Well, thank you very much there, Trevor. Says, have a coffee on me. Well, I don't drink coffee, but I tell you what, I'll have a drink later tonight. Thank you very, very much indeed. That's so kind of you. Cheers. That's Trevor Lewis. And as you saw, a couple of performance takeoffs. We managed to get one of them. Still hear the rumbling in the sky. Wow. If you've never been to Coningsby, I certainly do recommend it. It's I know, I appreciate a lot of people can't get out and about, and so hopefully this is bringing you a bit of a bringing you the actual feeling what it's like down here. You haven't got the smell, but you've got the sight and the sound, and hopefully you're picking this up all nicely. That's right, we've had quite a few performance takeoffs today, so we're very happy about that. Coconut latte is nice too. Yeah, anything like that. I love coconut, but yeah, anything, you know, coffee. Yeah. But, yeah, thank you, Raffles, for that. Let me just check through the chat room. Flying Hook is with us again. Thank you very much. Andy Eastern. It's clouded over in Long Eaton now, and it's chilly. Oh dear. And it's had a pair of patches that went over not too long ago. All right, thank you very much for that. Hey up, me duck, and all that, Andy Easton. Burn, baby, burn. Who said burn, baby, burn? Hold on. Aircraft all around. Woohoo! Yep, that's our great Alison Tidy. Trying to look up high in the sky. What have we got? Right, come again. We've got one a little bit closer though, so let's try to get this for you. Here we go. One of these days we will get the head-on shot of one of the aircraft with the brake chute, but we saw it from behind, which looked pretty cool. Right, let's get back to concentrating. And of course, as you should know by now, Airshow World Stoop Air is sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And if you've not paid them a visit right now, I'm sure Julie will put a message in the chat room, or if you can't see the chat room, just Google the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Simple as that. And for all viewers of Airshow World, you can get yourself 15% off all your orders. It's not just a one-off. And the code that you need in the checkout, it is Airshow. All uppercase, Airshow. Put that voucher in the checkout and you will get 15% off. And also, you earn yourself reward points, and I will tell you, they are the best tea and coffee you'll ever get anywhere, promise you. And I'm not just saying that, I drink it all the time. As you very well know, if you're regular listeners, how long have I been going on about the wonders of coconut tea? But they do over 1,000 different types. And we've got our aircraft now. I'm sure I could hear more aircraft coming taxiing down. What a day! Well, we've certainly been lucky today. Been really treated with lots of flying, and yeah, we had managed to get a lunch break of around about 45 minutes or whatever it was, and which was yeah, I was quite relieved about actually. And of course, as Julie rightly says, don't forget to like and subscribe to Airshow World. And huge amount of subscribers yesterday. Thank you very much. Certainly took the numbers up big time. So thank you. Keep on subscribing, please do. If you're brand new to this. And Mr. Hold on, I've just lost your message. I do apologise. Things are jumping around on my screen. Cyberflyer 1, good day to you. The gaming, is that llama? I think it is. Okay, he says I have no idea what I've just clicked on, but I'm intrigued. Okay, we'll tell you all about it, what it is. Whoa, you've literally got a crazy guy in a field right next to this brilliant airbase, which is RAF Coningsby, and I'm bringing you live right now the action from here. So what airport is this? Asks AA. It's RAF Coningsby. That's where we are, and bringing you the action of the Royal Air Force and their fantastic Eurofighter Typhoons, and so many more aircraft that have took off, and also we've got lots more obviously that will be returning just a little bit later. So make sure you please definitely subscribe to Airshow World. Click on the bell icon to get the notifications, because we'll be doing lots of live shows over the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow we'll be down at a US Air Force base, which is it's called RAF Mildenhall, but it's where the US Air Force, the 100th Air Refueling Tankers are based, together with some Ospreys, and as you all know, well, probably you don't, but there's some Hercules C-130s there as well, and lots of other things just popping in and out. In fact, there was a C5 Galaxy yesterday. What does he say here? Calvert says RC-135 rivet joint is on its way to Waddington, possibly. All right, thank you, Kaifer, for that. Starbucks Media, they said my name. Too right, will say your name, no problem. Put your message into the chat room, and of course always make sure all the messages are always respectful to all people and at all times, and we'll certainly give you a mention. So thank you very much, and that proves the point that we're definitely live, and there's an actual person at the end of these microphones bringing you the action over here, looking at the blank runway and the taxiways and runways at the moment. But don't you fear, there'll be more action coming up very, very soon. The Tramps, Disco Inferno. Yes, burn baby burn. Has anybody seen that fantastic clip on Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights? It's brilliant, absolutely great. Check it out. There's a brilliant clip on there, and he actually mentions that. He said, "Now I've had a note. It's come from a friend of mine in America," and he starts quoting little bits from his song. It's brilliant. So it's a guy. He's doing a presentation about fire safety and what have you, and his name's Keith Lard, played by Peter Kay. It's brilliant. Check it out. Alison Tidy, just had an espresso from my Nescafe machine. Oh, very nice. Won't be as nice as the you know who, which I've mentioned lots of times today. I don't want to keep mentioning. Yes, I do want to keep mentioning it, because for every person that actually puts that code in, you are helping Airshow World grow. So please keep checking it out. Keep buying the tea and coffee from them, just like the bear does. Jane Leclerc Okay, just testing the website. Well, make sure you do that, subscribe, everybody. So I've got to thank everybody today. You've been absolutely brilliant, and it's much appreciated. But don't worry, the show still continues a little bit longer, because you never know what's going to turn up next. And but quite possibly some people do, because some people are watching this, and they've also got the flight radars going. So hey guys, if you've got any ideas what's coming in, give me a yell and put it in the chat room. So hey Stu, look behind you, you should see a whatever it is, probably a Typhoon, because we've seen lots of them. We had a couple of F-15s fly through a little bit earlier. I think that was this morning. Tom Durrell, yes, mentioning the Durang shoot earlier. Yes, Julie, we know what you call it. Okay, photo for you. We'll look out for that email. Thank you. Lime, yep. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself when you get out and about, going to the bases and what have you. And this probably, yeah, certainly encourages you to want to get out and about. And you certainly can now, as long as you don't get too close to the bear and anybody else. And of course, the pubs are now open for outdoors, which is fantastic. I'll be certainly making the most of that tonight, I promise you. Andrew Austin, shame you can't look over the fence. No, it's too high. Goodness, blimey. If I was, as I look up, if I was 12 foot tall, maybe even taller than that, yeah. It'd be a different case. There was one guy earlier today, and I think he was more embarrassed, but he actually fell off his step ladders. So if ever you do, he had these step ladders, and I was quite concerned about him, but he said, "No, I'm fine." But he fell quite a long way. So for goodness sake, always be really careful. So thank you, as always, for the great messages. What is photo for you? The answers to some questions as to obviously top secret. Oh, what? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I've got no secrets, I tell you. I'll tell you like it is. Just like, I will tell you right now, we've got a couple of Typhoons, believe it or not, coming right over the top. Let's see. See if we can find those for you. Okay, zoom in time. And just in a minute, we shall pick those up as they come into land. We'll point the pointy pointer over in that direction. I can't see anything taxiing out at the moment, but never fear. We will turn the camera around in just a second, and we'll get these on the approach and either coming into land or doing a fly through. Let's find out. See if we can pick these up any second for you. and straight into land with those two, which was, yes, hope you're enjoying that. David Connolly, yeah, they are great aircraft, aren't they? Hey, yeah, Typhoons, and if you're lucky enough to be near Coningsby, I certainly recommend popping over sometime. There's a great viewing area as well over the other side of the runway, and it holds probably, goodness gracious, 20, 30, probably about 50 cars. But it went by yesterday and it was just crazy. It was so busy. There's so many people watching and sitting in the cars. But of course, everybody keeping their distances. And also, there's a great snack wagon there as well. A snack wagon. Better elaborate a little bit more on that, because I know we have people from all over the world watching. Selling great food, you know. Burgers and all that sort of thing, and bacon cob, whatever it is. And where is this airfield? Asks Ricardo, where the heck are you in the world? Let me know, Ricardo. Be great to know. But I'll let you know where the airfield is. It is RAF Coningsby, and it's in Lincolnshire in the United Kingdom. So thank you, Ricardo. Thank you for putting the message in. Much appreciated. The Gaming says, never actually seen one land. It's amazing how they wheelie. Yes, now, but earlier we've had actually two that have used the drag chutes. The parachute comes out the other end, which looked rather cool. I would love to get a head-on shot of that sometime. It hasn't happened yet. One day it certainly will. Really is amazing. Thank you very much, everybody in the chat room. Thank you. Great messages. Tom says, I'm back. And it's been to feed his guinea pigs. Well, would you believe it? And get some tea in cake. Well, good for you. I've run out of tea. Well, don't mean I've run out of tea completely, you know. Unlimited supply, which is great, but there's none in the flask yet. That soon went around about 11 o'clock this morning. I've got a kind of Coke at the moment, but and don't worry, it's sugar free, so we're all right. For anybody just joining us, I mentioned earlier the bink, bink noise. That is the radar, which is just over the other side. And you'll see every time it hits me, that's when you get the doop sound. See if we can find it again. There we go, watch. Now. Okay, Ricardo, you're over in Texas. I hope you're having a good, it's morning over there, a very good morning, and thank you very much for joining us for some of the action over here in the UK at the RAF base. And thank you for putting the message in, and stay with us. If you're new to this, please subscribe to our show World, bell icon, that's the important bit, and get the notifications. You know when we go live, because we're going to be doing quite a few live streams, hopefully, over the next few weeks, months, years, whatever it is. And I can hear something, and it's two Typhoons over the top. And for people that have been with us on the second stream this afternoon, you obviously you know very well there's going to be quite a few coming back in, because we've had quite a few take off and had some beautiful head-on shots of the aircraft taxiing down this very taxiway just here, as you can see with the heat haze. That really did look quite spectacular. In a moment, we shall pick up those Typhoons that are just around the back at the moment. Any second they should come into view. Like now. Well, let's whiz round to get the next one for you. And yet again, we shall pick those up very, very soon. It's going to get a little bit of noise from the microphones, just bear with me. Just need to do a couple of maintenance type things, so I shall be back with you very, very soon. We're not going off air, don't worry. Just pop these mics back on again, so apologies for the rattling sounds, and I shall very quickly hopefully get this Typhoon again for you. smells fantastic. Burning rubber. It's not exactly a very nice smell, but it's great when you're at an airbase like this. I'll get back to the chat room again just a little bit later when these have landed. That's better. Right, let's see if this is charging back up. Well, apart from the odd 20-minute gap that we had earlier, it really has been an incredible... I mean, the weather's been amazing, but the flying has been... it's been absolutely crackers. There's so much going on today. And one more time, we'll move the camera around. Hope you're not getting too dizzy. As he approaches that house is it's just perfect. That is a good reference point. Well, that's got those down nice and safely, and in a few minutes we'll have a look at the chat room, which hopefully I'll be able to get up and running once more. So I've got a very dark screen at the moment, so we need to improve that slightly. Sorry, I'm talking about the... Right. Talking about my phone, you see. Right. Because we've been very busy all day, it's just gone a little bit, it went completely flat. That's why I can't see who's in the chat room at this very moment, but I hope to rectify that any second. Just needs this to refresh. And I think we've got Trina watching down there in, no doubt, sunny Kent. So, hi Trina, I hope you're fit and fine. I tell you, it is absolutely gorgeous here today. Okay, Neil Hubbard, apologies if you've already gone, but very kindly said, thanks for a lovely day at Airshell World and all you lovely lot. I'm off for now. We'll see you later. Thank you for joining us, and apologies if because I've only just started the phone back up again. We ran out of battery power, but we have just hit that and put a bit of power into it, and hopefully it'll keep on rolling. Going over the top, well, I can hear something. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to get this, but wow. Here they come, 2 Typhoons over the top. A little bit difficult. Here we go. I think we've got it. But, of course, you know, we shall pick it up when it's around the bag. Just check on the focus point for a moment. That looks about right. That's good. And a couple, one more. Well, that's going to keep us busy for the next few minutes. Let's spin it around. There we go. Tom Dole saying, hey, you got a cracking, as he says, picture of the Chinooks. So if there's any pictures you're really proud of and you'd like a few people to see, by all means, you've got the opportunity to share it to quite a few people and an ever-growing amount of people as well on the Airshow World fan page that Julie set up, which is obviously on Facebook. And of course, as I said, you can post pictures on there and all be well. We had Steve down here earlier and let me get it right, Daniel as well was down here taking photographs, and they said, oh hey, yeah, I'll post some pictures for you, no problem. So I'm looking forward to seeing those. So that'll be Steve and Daniel, who were about 20 foot away from me. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon we'll bring you a live show from RAF Mildenhall, and we'll just see if there's any flying. Obviously I'm not going to go live if there's absolutely nothing to show you, but I may even do some video in the daytime and then do perhaps a highlight show in between, maybe some flying in the evening. But hey, we'll just see how it all goes. That's why it's important, if you have subscribed to Airshow World, just make sure you've got the bell icon done so you get the notifications. There's that pesky radar we just went past. And there's the control tower. I can see somebody saying hi to Phoebe, so let's see if I can see Phoebe's message. Apologies if I've not been keeping up to date with the chat room for a little while, because obviously one-man band here, and it's it's pretty it's crazy, but loving every moment of it, and it's great to be able to share some of the action with you guys, give you a bit of the feel of what's going on. Can't bring you the smells, which probably not a bad thing sometimes. No, seriously, The smell of the aircraft is just wonderful. Can't see a bell on my PC. Yes, when you do the subscribe, there's a little, it's either a bell or a cog icon, something like that. Just so many Typhoons today that we've brought to you. Goodness gracious. And there's no doubt about it, my favourite shots were those head-on shots coming directly at us down that taxiway. And you can, I'll tell you what I will be doing. I'll be doing a highlights of what we've got today and yesterday, and I'll be putting them all together, and you can see those on Friday Night Live, which would you believe is on Friday night, and that's between 7 and 8 British summer time. So that was something to definitely check out and watch. David says there's a Typhoon squawking 7700. In other words, that's as I'm sure you know what code that is for. So thank you very much for that, David. We'll see what happens there. Dan says, my wife's nickname is Squawkbox. Right, okay, I probably dropped him right in it now by saying that if she's listening. But Dan's wife, there we go. No secrets there then, eh? Gary Inge, good afternoon to you. So there's certainly, okay, our friend who was letting us know about the aircraft earlier as well probably will update us a little bit more about that, because there's no radio. Here's Phoebe. Hello. Good to see you, Phoebe. Thank you for being in the chat room today, and I hope you're keeping well. Say hi to the cat. Pepper the cat. She's a beautiful cat. It's alright, I've got to think about cats and, well, all animals. Let's keep scrolling through some of the old chat messages. Andy Isam. Hi, Andy. Yes, we mentioned him earlier. What was he saying? Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that one earlier. Let's have a look. He said that Fab Church. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can find it. I'd noticed it a couple of times. I can't remember whereabouts it was. It came. Oh, there we go. Just there. There you go. If you're still with us. Goodness gracious, yeah, we see that, don't we? When we come into this. Yeah, it is a great old church, isn't it? With that super clock on there. There we go. Keep that on there for you, just for the mo then. I hope you're still there, Andy. Andy Jewson, hi. Said there's a wildcat going south over Scunthorpe. So apologies for these messages being read out a little bit late, but I'm sure you understand. I was very busy for a little while then. Ryan Garland, hi to you as well. Have you seen that the red arrows were near East Mids Airport? Oh, right. Was it just one, or was it all 9 actually going by? And there we go. If you can let us know about that, much appreciated. Knowing my luck, they were probably doing a practice display just down the road, and probably went, "Hey, Stu Bear's not about. Right, okay, lads, let's go down and do a display just to upset him." Stephanie, hi. Is it Stephanie? Yes, it is. Yes. Great stuff. I have followed the live stream this morning and I continue this afternoon from France. Today seems to be a very active day. It is an air base to train new pilots on the Typhoon ? Well, I'm sure somebody will answer that question. Hey, Nick S, thank you very much for the donation. He says, have another tea or two. I certainly will. Thank you very, very much for that. Much appreciated. And sorry for being late. Saying thank you for that. Frantically trying to click a few buttons here, and they're nothing to do with the videoing, don't worry. Just checking a few things just so I can keep saying hi to you guys. But thank you very, very much for the very kind donations. It's much appreciated. Thank you. Of course, as you know, it's absolutely free, always will be, on Airshow World to watch all the videos, to put the messages in, and it's free to subscribe. So don't be afraid. I've been asked that question loads of times. How much is it to subscribe? It's absolutely free. Well, I'd love to go over there to Sub-Zero. Yeah, I would love to go over there to Greece. Beautiful. Wouldn't that be great? Yes. I'd probably get... They don't like plane spotters in Greece, do they? Do you remember the poor guys from the UK? Hey, they ended up in jail for quite a while. They made a TV programme about it, didn't they, if you remember? Yes, the Greeks, they couldn't understand the fascination of people wanting to look at aircraft, but... thank goodness they managed to convince them that they were just interested in the planes. Thank you very, very much there, Barry West. Sorry, Stu and Kent Chat, just watching. Congratulations on getting 56,000 subscribers. Thank you very much there, Barry West. He's over there in the USA, driving around in his truck. So, Barry, you're a top man and a great supporter of Airshow World. So thank you very much indeed. Chaos 31 flight inbound. David, wow, I hope you subscribe to Airshow World, David Beckett, because you have been an absolute star today, keeping us well informed. So thank you very, very much, David. And don't forget, we will be down at Milden Hall tomorrow. Nice one, Stuart. That's Stuart Campbell Fraser. Yeah, saying a Greek goalkeeper didn't like it when I told him I'm an aviation enthusiast. Hey, it's great. We've had a great time today, and especially with you guys, make it even extra special. So thank you very much. Behind me, right? Let's have a look. What have we got? Keep us informed, because we don't want to miss anything. We're certainly looking round. Okay, we shall keep our eyes open on the aircraft that's coming in. Thank you, Flight Sim Studios, and keeping my eyes open. Here we go. There's 4 coming in at once. Let's get these. That will keep us busy for a few minutes. We'll spin the camera around. Right, next one. And don't worry, we'll go to get the next one now. And there we go, all 4 down safely. Looks like, oh, good friend Peter is in the chat room. Hi, Peter. Peter, good to see you as well, like everybody. Next Typhoon to come in will be the one that's doing the squawk. Okay, no problem. And it's coming in right now, so thank you for the alert on that, guys. Thank you very, very much indeed. Let's spin around and see if we can get this for you. And going over the top, we have one more on the approach. A little bit high. Let's see if we can get it though. We'll see if we can pick it up from this side again, but then we'll have to turn the camera around. Right, let's go round, or else I'll get all knotted up. As if I'm not already. Lots of wires. We shall pick that up any second over that house. Here we go. You know, I've got a feeling that the wind is changing direction. Let's have a look at that, the weather sock over there. Because all of a sudden I can feel the wind on the back of my neck. And I thought, oh, what's going on? So it looks like it's starting to come round, starting to favour an easterly. But will they change from runway with a light breeze like we have at the moment? Well, hardly any wind. Will they change at this time of day? Because I don't think it must be getting towards, I'm not sure the exact time, I'll have a look in a moment, but I'd imagine it's probably getting towards 5 o'clock, so this late stage they might not change. We will find out. A little bit tricky to get that, we've got it. Thank you, Tony. Enjoying them. Enjoying these Typhoons. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for putting the message in. We'll try to get the next one. well, it's been in the circuit. Is this its third circuit? Let's see if we can pick it up as soon as possible for you. Oh, there's our church again. There we go. If our friend's still there. Just after 4:30 anyway, 16:33. So, yes, probably around about... They normally finish this week around about 5 o'clock. But, and I'm pretty sure there's a few more out there. So we'll provided the batteries allow, we'll keep going. Yep, everything's looking good. Apart from the phone, that's getting low. Alison Bowers, coffee time. Yes, no, not coffee, get the tea. But you can order coffee as well, and you know where to get it. And of course, every time you place your order at the tea and coffee company, you're helping Airshow World. Gary Inge says, Stu, I remember the smell of the Jaguars at RAF Coningsby, the good old days. Oh yes, and the cornfield that made the cornfield rattle. Do you know, it was a fantastic spot, wasn't it? Oh, absolutely used to love going to, so I said Coningsby, I do apologise, Coltishall. I used to love going to Coltishall. It was one of the best viewing places. The fence was about the size, about 3 foot high. So you know, a fence like you could see right over, get beautiful shots at the end of the runway. And the best was the backdrop with these fantastic trees, and as they came through by these conifers, it looked wonderful. And if you want to see what it looks like, we've got all that video on Airshow World. Search Coningsby, Airshow World. Here we go. And it goes up again. And of course, on the Airshow World YouTube channel, we've got the biggest library of aircraft you can imagine. Lots of different air shows, but loads of bases, not just from the UK, all over the world, and going way back in time. And of course, as we mentioned, Coltishall, and just about a lot of different places, so certainly check all those out. They're all on Airshow World. I think my favourite feature though that I've done recently was definitely the Yeovilton 50th anniversary. It was just amazing. We did that feature over I think it was early December on Monday afternoons. We did over 3 weeks, and we showed most of that. But also, I've just recently put some highlights out where they were landing, some incredible landing shots. So just do a search, Airshow World, Yeovilton 50th anniversary, and I'm sure you'll find it. In fact, when that video came out, in the first week, it had 60,000 views. I don't know how many it's got at the moment. I think it's still going up pretty well, so thank you everybody. And to anybody that's looking on the flight radars at the moment, certainly have a good look, see if there's any more Typhoons heading our way. If you see anything that you think is of interest to us, let me know. Lots of messages coming in, so thank you. Having a good chat at the moment about the different, just like I mentioned, the flight radar type things. As you know, my favourite is 360 radar, but there is plenty of others out there. My preference, 360 radar. The reason I like it is because I share to them, and some great new features coming on that very, very soon. So then, Mr. Typhoon, what are you going to do this time? Let's have a look. Yesterday morning when I was here, so I actually showed some of those shots yesterday afternoon as well. But yesterday morning I was down at the other end of the runway getting some beautiful head-on shots. And if you missed some of those, and you can't be bothered to scroll all the way through to find those little bits from yesterday's live stream, what I will do, shall be putting those highlights all together, and I'll feature those on Friday night's show. And they really did look quite spectacular as they were coming into land and heading directly towards us. So we shall certainly be putting those together. And I shall put those out on Friday night for you on the Friday Night Live, which of course you know by now. What, you're new to this and you don't know? It's 7 o'clock on Friday night. It's called the Friday Night Live show, and normally call it live from the edit room, but it's going to be from the edit van. So that's going to be Friday night, 7 p.m. UK time. Other things to remind you about, don't forget, there's the Facebook group where you can post some of your photographs, and a couple of great guys today have been down taking photographs. They're going to post some of those a little bit later today, so look out for those from Steve and Dan. Looking forward to that. And what's it called? It's called Airshow World Fan Page. And also, there's a couple of other Facebook groups. Well, actually, the pages aren't there? Of course they are. Which is Airshow World Videos and just Airshow World. Occasionally, I do a live stream, a dual live stream to YouTube and to Facebook, but it just all depends on the internet speeds. But I mainly like to concentrate for you guys, obviously, on YouTube. That takes first priority. Keeping a close eye open to see if they're going to lift the cables, because if they do that, there'll be an indication that is the end of play. And it's getting towards 5 o'clock. But that's why we need you guys right now to have a look at the flight radars, see if there's anything else heading our way. If there is, I will hold on just a little bit longer. It's our Skylark again. Yes, we certainly heard that yesterday. Tony, he was watching F-15s on Friday, and he says, oh wow, yeah, F-15s, something special, aren't they? We had a couple of F-15s fly through here at Coningsby earlier today. But, I'll try to bring you some F-15s later in the week, possibly Thursday. We'll just see how things go. If not, certainly one of the days next week, I shall pop over to Lakenheath. Russell Morgan. I'm Russell. A couple of Merlins and Pumas over us at the moment on the way to St Athan. That radar. Let's have a look. I will have a quick look at the flight radars, see if we've got anything else that might be heading our way. You never know. Virtual radar server. Hey, if you're into this sort of thing, virtual radar server, why not make your own? It's that easy. All you need is a Raspberry Pi, and but don't eat it. Seriously, They are so easy to make nowadays, these flight radars. All you have to do, they're around about £50, something like that. Get yourself the Raspberry Pi device. It's a little mini computer, basically. But what puts a lot of people off is knowing how to do all the encoding and what have you. But it's all literally done for you via the let me get this right. FlightAware. It is FlightAware, yes. And there's a little file that you would download, and you download that to your computer. You put your micro SD card into, say, a laptop. You put the file, which is an image, send the image to the actual card, put the card into the Raspberry Pi, and that's just about it. Bob's your uncle, or Bob's your granny. There's a YouTube channel called Bob's Your Granny. Well, I can't see anything else on the radars at the moment, the flight radars, and I'm keeping a close eye on whether they're raising the cables. Now, our good friend that's been telling us what's been going on all day, he may know. So let's have a look, see if they're raising the cables yet. There's a bird scarer. Yes, thank you. That was Stuart Campbell Fraser saying that. Pirate of the Missouri. It's always good to see pirate. I don't know why, it's just the name. I love it. Pirate of the Missouri. Tony, F-35 model kit is hard to get in a 172 scale. Alright. Oh, growling. Ah, but then there's a happy face. Alright, cool. Jazzy, hiya Jazz, he's home and all relaxed now. Okay, over there in Toronto, Jazzy was actually featured a few weeks ago on the Friday night live shows. He was our guest of the night on the Meet the Fans, which we did then. We're not doing Meet the Fans at the moment, but we will bring it back at some point, and I'll let you know how we can get that back to you. Let's have a look. Stu Caravan is closed up now, so I would have thought that is possibly almost it for the day, because that wind, if I move the camera around, you will see the windsock is going directly, if I can find it, I can see it with my eye. Oh, that's why I was struggling to see it, because it's behind that. As you can see, if it's blowing in that direction, it is almost going directly down the runway, meaning it is moving about, but you'd have thought there would be a runway change to an easterly. But I'll just go through the chat room. We'll have a look at, see if we can see the cables, see if they've been raised. Doesn't look like it. Let's have a good look. They were very easy to spot yesterday, the cables, from whereabouts we were, in a different position obviously today. I hope I'm not getting you too dizzy at the moment. Before we actually call it a day, I will go one more time through the chat room and make sure I haven't missed anybody out. I do apologise if I have. Slap wrists and all of that. Thank you, Tom, letting us know. Yep, all aircraft have landed for the day. Well, goodness gracious, what a day we brought for you. A very long day. Got here around about, I don't know, early morning, about 7:15. It's been an absolute wonderful day, and we went live for the first show around about 9:30. And we had about 45-minute break, and then we've brought you all the action since then. Keezy, what a key. NAV Systems Micro Radar Box USB is £19.99. All you need is a laptop. Yes. Do you remember back in the day? Gosh, they were about for the AirNav radar box, the whole thing together. It was like about what, 350 pounds, something like that. But now, yeah, you can just get a dongle, TV dongle, put it in, and there we go, job done. And so you don't need to spend that much to get it up and running. 757 Superfan says, hello, 757 Superfan has just subscribed. You are an absolute gent. Thank you very, very much. So much appreciated. And anybody else that's been new to Airshow World that have subscribed over the last couple of days, an unbelievable amount of new subscribers. Thank you very, very much. The success of all of this is down to you guys. And the more you keep supporting Airshow World, by subscribing and just joining us. That's all I ask. Just join us and keep passing the message around and sharing Airshow World. The more I'll think, yeah, it's all worthwhile getting out there in the cold weather and doing this. Actually, to be honest, this is the first time out, obviously because of the situation that we've been under recently. So it's been an absolute pleasure. Totten 29 is still in area 9. Thank you, Flying Bike 2011. Loving the streams. I will definitely be a regular. Thank you, Mr. Is that Mr. Animal 2000? Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. Russell Morgan, you need to come to the Mac Loop. Yeah. The Mac Loop. Do you know, I've not been there for a while, but if you want to see some Mac Loop videos, I have got lots of Mac Loop videos that I've taken from there. And of course, first page, when you go to Airshow World, the first page, you'll see the section there of low flying. And there's lots of videos, which of course, as well, we have featured those a lot on Friday nights, Friday Night Live. Keep telling you about it. Don't miss it. It'll be fantastic to have your company Friday at 7 o'clock, British summer time. Well, the wind has certainly changed direction because I can feel it right on my back. I'm getting a little bit cold, so I'm going to, in a moment, call it a wrap and say thank you very, very much to everybody. I appreciate it. You've been absolutely brilliant. Everybody in the chat room, just incredible. It's it really is turning into a fantastic community. So thank you very much. Christopher Fisher, thank you as well. Wow, what's he say? Ask Nick. Sure. All right. Dan, how are you live streaming? How do we do this? It's not on Wi-Fi. It's a 4G box and occasionally 5G where it's available. No 5G here, but it's one of these 3 boxes, and it all runs off a couple of batteries, literally. Yep, I think so, Julie. It's been a good long day. So Dan Anderson says nice as well. Awesome, thank you from Trevor. Listen guys, you've got exactly 30 seconds to get your last message in. Okay, and then we'll say bye. Thank you. PJ, very good live show today. Bye everyone. That's all right. Don't forget, I will do a edit some of these videos that we've taken today and some of the ones from yesterday, and you'll be seeing some of those on Friday Night Live, together with some stuff from East Midlands Airport and hopefully from Milden Hall, where we'll be tomorrow afternoon, fingers crossed and all that. Stuart Campbell Fraser, oh thank you. I meant to subscribe. Okay, thank you. Make sure, keep subscribing. Top Gun next time. Yeah, too right. Airfix 1. Thanks guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Wouldn't be the same without you. Don't forget, please visit my sponsor, the Stu Bear sponsor, Stu Bear / Airshow World sponsor, which is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Please visit them, and you can buy tea, coffee, the best you'll ever get in the whole world. So please check them out. I'm sure just before we go, Julie will put the link back into the chat room, and the code to get 15% off is quite simply Airshow. Airshow, that's it. Okay, uppercase, and you'll be able to get the best tea and coffee you've ever had. And thank you very much to the guys over there in Kent at the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. They've kept me warm today, I tell you. Beautiful tea. Right, what have we got? Thanks for the show, guys. That comes from Dan. That was the last one. The last message. Oh, go on, I'll do one more. Nick Collins, visiting Coningsby Thursday. Can't wait. Have a great time, Nick. And I hope we've brought you a sort of feel of the place today. 757 Superfan. Bye, everyone. There we go. Julie has just put the link into the chat room. And I'm going to say thank you, everybody. You've been superstars, all of you. You make Airshow World, and thank you very much. Keep subscribing if you're new. We'll see you tomorrow, fingers crossed, down at Milden Hall. I don't think we're going to get weather as good as this, but you never know. Thank you. Have a great rest of your Tuesday afternoon / evening. We're going down the pub. Are you coming? Need a bigger flask, Stu. They certainly do. Hey, just before I go, okay, I'm going to say bye and all of that, and I'm going to stand away. It's a really cool flask. Take care. Bye. I'll show you a shot of it in a second. As he puts the mics down. Look at that. Hey, retro style. No, it's not very big, but it's beautiful. Hey, gang. Thank you very much, and also thank you to Julie, everybody. Thank you. Have yourself a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye for now.